Forgotten village nestled between mountains that scraped the sky. There was a cave no one dared enter. Its mouth yawned black, exhaling whispers that curled like smoke. The elders called it the Labyrinth of Echoes, a place where time unraveled and every step echoed forever. They said it held a secret. A single question, answered truthfully, would grant the asker immortality. But those who entered either vanished or emerged mad, babbling about mirrors that showed what was, what is, and what cannot be. One autumn, a girl named Lyra arrived. She carried no past, orphaned, rootless, her only inheritance a locket with no picture inside. She'd heard the legend and came not for eternal life, but for a simpler thing, to know her name. Her parents had died before speaking it, and in her village, names were etched into stones at birth, swallowed by a landslide the year she was born. The labyrinth knows all echoes, a wandering sage told her. Even those that never made a sound. Lyra entered at dusk, a candle in hand. The walls throbbed like living flesh, and the air tasted of iron and old rain. Soon, the flame guttered out, leaving her in darkness. Yet as she walked, the cave began to glow, not from light, but from memories, hers and others. Shadows danced into scenes. A king weeping over a hollow crown, a lover planting seeds in a dead lover's ribs, a child building a tower of sand as the tide rolled in. Each step deepened the ache in her chest, as if the cave were stitching her heart to every sorrow ever felt. Then came the mirrors. The first showed her a version of herself as a queen, ruling a kingdom of ash. What could have been, hissed a voice. The second mirror showed her as a beggar, forgotten in an alley, clutching her nameless locket. What might yet be? The third mirror was empty. What you fear to become, the voice laughed. Lyra shattered the glass with her boot. I didn't come for futures, she said. I came for what's mine. The labyrinth shuddered. Walls shifted, and she stumbled into a chamber where a river flowed upward, its water thick and silver as mercury. On its bank sat a figure, an ageless child, spinning thread from starlight. You've passed the trials of memory and illusion, the child said. Now ask your question. But know this, immortality is not life without end. It is a story that outlives the teller. Lyra hesitated. The name she sought suddenly felt small. Instead, she asked, what is mine to carry? The child smiled. The river stilled, reflecting not Lyra's face, but thousands, strangers, yet familiar. A warrior, a poet, a thief, all bearing her eyes. You are the sum of every life your choices will touch, said the child. Your name is written in their breaths. To know it fully would crush you. To forget it would unmake the world. The chamber dissolved. Lyra awoke at the cave's mouth, dawn painting the mountains gold. Her locket was gone, but etched into her palm was a word in a language no one knew. She returned to the village, where people gathered, uneasy. What did you see? They asked. A story, she said. One we've all been telling forever. Years passed. Lyra never aged, but her hair turned white. She wandered, sharing tales of the mirrors, the river, the child. Some say she still walks the earth, a nameless bard. Others swear she's a mirage, a lesson carved into the wind. We are not made eternal by the answers we find, but by the questions we choose to carry. And the labyrinth? It waits. Its whispers now include a new refrain, a girl's voice, laughing, as shadows dance and the river of time bends once more.